Conversations with Kizzy.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey, it's your girl Kizzy looking a whole hot mess tonight. It was a long weekend, y'all. It was a long weekend, let me tell you. I had a time. Hey y'all, it's the first of the month. I gotta go over to Facebook and correct the tags real quick. Let me go fix the tags as usual. Anyway, what y'all been up to? What y'all been up to? What y'all been up to? Lord have mercy. I've been doing a whole lot of everything. These last 2 weeks that I have not been on here with y'all, it's okay. That first week I was in San Diego, I think. I don't even remember. Why is this not showing on live? It say I'm on live. We gonna see in a minute, y'all. We gonna see in a minute. I don't see it on my Facebook page yet, but that's okay. And it looks like the Instagram froze. I'm assuming they can see me. I don't even know. But anyway, yeah, the week before, not last week, but the week before, I was where? I was in San Diego for the week, but I needed to take some time off anyway from doing the podcast because I hardly ever take nights off from doing this. So I was like, y'all know I'll take a night off in a minute. Be like, yeah, not tonight. So it's the first of the month. It's first Tuesday. Justin's supposed to be joining me in the studio. I don't know where yet, but he's coming. What else? Last week, last week was my birthday week, so hence I look a whole mess today because I had an amazing time this weekend. I didn't do nothing special. I didn't do the stuff that I normally would do. Like I didn't throw a party. I just wanted to go out to dinner. I just wanted to be wined and dined for my birthday. That's all that I wanted this year, and I got it. So I'm cool with it. It worked out for me. I have been working on kinky lingerie stuff all week. So if you haven't been to the website, go to the website. Now look, I sweated something fierce this weekend. Look, I was cute. I got my hair done Thursday night. I was cute all day Friday. I was cute all day Saturday. But Saturday night, honey, we weren't worried about being cute no more because I was in the house and we was doing whatever we want. Well, not whatever we wanted to do, but I just had myself a good time. Um, I finished off a bottle of Remy, so I ain't drinking today because it was rough. What's up, Mercy? What goes on, sir? Next week we have two special guests, Mercy and Sherman will be in the building. Sherman James will be in the building. Merk James will be in the building. Y'all both saw them doing the backstreet takeover, but they want to come on as themselves. I guess they want to try to come teach me a little lesson, y'all. I'm here for it. They want to come talk. They talk, and y'all know me. My door is always open. Everybody, if you got something you want to get off your chest, come talk. If you feel like you want, I guess they want to debate me, y'all, but I don't know why they would want to do such a thing like that. But okay, good luck, fellas. Whatever it is y'all want to talk about, we gonna talk about. Whatever's on y'all mind, we gonna let y'all get it off y'all chest next week. So next week, July the 8th, I have two special guests. I'll put the flyer out sometime this week. Kinky has once again had me in the headlock. So I've been super, super busy with that, which is the other reason why I took 2 weeks off from the podcast because I really, 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 really wanted to work on Kinky. So there's a whole lot of new stuff that's going on with Kinky. I haven't updated any products yet, or maybe I should say I haven't added any new products yet because I'm doing other stuff. Like go take the size quiz, and it'll what will it do? If you take the size quiz, it'll recommend different lingerie sets for you. Hey, how about that? Kind of help you save yourself the search. It doesn't do anything about color. It just asks you like 10 different questions and it pops out some products. I put up a post earlier that was like, hey, go test it out. So if you saw the post or you didn't see the post, go test it out so I can give you a discount code so you can order you something if you want. Or if you just want to be nice and test it for me, Go right ahead. Go right ahead and do that. Men aiming a 3-year anniversary celebration. The planning is in the works. I'm gonna finalize a venue. I plan on finalizing a venue sometime this month. I've been looking at different stuff. I'm waiting for proposals to come back, but y'all get ready. It's black tie. I want to see y'all nice, dressed up, and fine. I want to see black excellence, which is what I'm shooting for. You know, that's what I'm shooting for. But anyway, y'all, I think I done told y'all everything I need to tell y'all. It's so much stuff going on with Kinky, but this the Me and A Minute Show, so I ain't got to tell y'all about everything. Y'all just stay tuned, watch my page, look at the Kinky Lingerie page. Um, Updates are being added as soon as I figure out a couple of other stuff. I got so much crap, y'all. I got the little AI people at work. Anyway, welcome back. I think I might have told y'all that. It's another episode of Conversations with Kizzy presented by Men Ain't Minute. Y'all know what it is. Don't act like y'all don't know. What is it? It's Conversations with Kizzy, baby. So that's what we working on. Y'all will see a lot more stuff coming out from Men Ain't Minute as time passes, as I can squeeze a couple of minutes out of doing kinky stuff. But it's about to be some. It's about to be some. That's funny. It's about to be a big marketing push. There's so much stuff going on. I cannot wait. I ain't gonna tell y'all yet, because there's somebody out there praying against your downfall every time. But who would God touch you can't destroy? Know that. Anyway, it's the first Tuesday of the month, and y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Prince of the South, Chester Moore from Peace on the Streets Radio, to be joining us. So we might as well go ahead and bring him on in. And we might as well bring him on in to a little music, ain't it? Yeah. Hey, you are so muted. Hit mute. Y'all, he over there talking. We can't hear nothing he say. Look his face. Look. That's the face of a man that is confused. It say mute down at the bottom of your screen.
How about that?
I can hear you now. See, look, the
When
music been playing. You in there. The music been playing for you. I got a little beat going for you.
appreciate it, girl. Yeah, I got on glasses and still can't see.
That's a
Hey,
shame. That's a
glad to be
shame.
here. And thank you again for letting me be a part of Men Ain't Men and Girl. It's always a pleasure. The first Tuesday of every month. You
Yeah,
got a boy in
man.
the building.
Sure do. They don't tell them about Kinky Brother Company for What? Hold on, damn it. Tell them about Kinky Brother Company for Men wear slinky. I don't know what
What
VP
the
get. He telling jokes and crap.
That's Will, huh? What's up, Will?
No, no, that's Virgil.
That's Virgil. I got on glasses and still can't see.
Yeah, Virgil say my big dog, my dog big chest. You muted.
What's up,
he
Virgil? How
ain't
you
mu-
doing, bro?
he ain't muted
Yeah,
no more. Nah.
I'm back in the building, baby.
Back in the building. So since you back in the building, what's been going on with you?
Hard labor, girl. Hard labor, barbecuing and working on this podcast too. You know what I'm saying? Me and a friend of mine got something going on with a podcast that's gonna be hooking me up. So you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of excited with Peace on the Streets podcast. So that'll be coming soon. So we'll keep you guys updated. And you will be a part of my shows just like I'm a part of yours.
Y'all heard it here first. Peace on the Streets podcast is coming soon. Y'all know dang on well I'm gonna tell y'all as
Yes.
soon as I know. I'm going over there to act up.
We already know.
Cause see, then they got a little bit more free range, and we can see Chester come to my show and do what he want to do and wait a minute, say what he want to say. I don't
Yeah.
say what I want to say. So when I go over there, I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Well, it's totally different when you do podcasts and radio. So,
Yep.
you be able to come over there and be yourself and with you yourself no matter what. No matter where we at and what you're doing, you still gonna be yourself. So.
They just don't get as many curse words unless somebody done piss me off, and then they really get.
Oh boy.
Then
And
they
I hope you
really
had a
get it.
wonderful birthday too. You know what I'm saying? I know you did your thing for your birthday weekend, girl. So,
I had a great birthday weekend.
uh,
What did I do Friday? Let me tell y'all something. I don't even remember what I did on Friday.
damn.
Um, I remember like I was I don't even know what time. I think I left the house around about 5, but I had ran some errands or whatever. Went to the dispensary to get my prescription.
Right.
Um,
Your
and then
medical.
yeah, and then I came back home and I did do some work. This is probably why I remember that part. But then I got dressed, got my stuff together, and I left the house around 5. Here come my little sidekick, y'all. What's up, baby? You had a bath? Well, tell mommy to put your clothes on. Mommy, Nana in the middle of her show. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, Aaliyah don't care nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
She don't
She
care.
coming in. She ain't gonna care nothing about all that.
Nope, and she
Put
gonna
her
probably
down.
come back. Yes, honey, I'm hers. Let her tell it. It's so cute. She was arguing with her mama yesterday, and her mama was telling her that I'm her mommy. And it was like, no, that's my nana first. So I'm in the kitchen. Both of them come running around the corner. And I'm watching them. And Kiera, my daughter, came and grabbed me. And honey, Aaliyah did not like it. She was pushing and prodding. My nana first. I was like, just go away. Just go away. Leave her alone. But yeah, so Friday night I hung out with my cousins. Me and my cousin Carlina, she left me yesterday. She went to Vermont for a few weeks, and I ain't got nobody to hang out with. I do. Um, so I hung out with her for a few hours, and then we went to my other cousin's house. My other cousin's her birthday was actually Friday, so we went over there and
Okay.
just hung out for a little bit. And then I had to go. I had to be where I was supposed to be
All
for
right.
my own birthday. So I left from over there probably about 1:45. I didn't realize it was that late, but I was just sitting down like, okay, well, he took this long. He can wait. And I was like, wait, it's almost 9 o'clock. I got to go.
Yeah. It's time to ride out.
Right. So I just had some drinks Friday night. And then Saturday, we didn't really do anything until it was time to go to dinner. He took me to Amber, the Amber Wood Grill. I think it's a 4-star, 5-star restaurant. Really, really nice. He was
Nice.
not happy with his meal.
Oh boy.
Listen, when
They
you go to
messed it up, huh?
listen, he got something, a stuffed chicken. But listen, when you go to 4-star and 5-star restaurants, one thing that you have to remember is you need to season your plate. And you can't go in there and just order anything. I'm gonna go ahead and make a recommendation. Either get the steak or whatever type of fish
Can't go
or
wrong with the steak.
seafood that they are selling. That is
Yeah.
don't anything out other than that, don't do it.
Right.
Um,
Right.
I I enjoyed my king salmon Oscar style. I
Nice.
enjoyed my lobster mashed potatoes and my mac and cheese. I enjoyed it with my listen. I had already had 2 cups of Remy and gin. Now Remy and ginger ale before we went, and then when I got there, I was like, "Ooh, let me give me a glass of Pinot Grigio," because I was like, "Oh God, I'm about to be fucked up because now I'm drinking wine on top of the Remy." But I don't care. My tolerance for alcohol must be done went up because I don't care how much I drunk. I couldn't get wasted. You done froze, Chester. It ain't me this time. But anyway, y'all, I guess he'll be back. It ain't my Wi-Fi this time. I got new Wi-Fi. We got some new Wi-Fi over here. We got some solid Wi-Fi. I heard you talking about he chilling. I don't know what just happened, y'all. Chester is good and froze. Anyway, I keep telling y'all about my weekend. Yeah, he'll be back. Um, so we went to Amber's. We had dinner. It was nice. Um, then we went to the Cheesecake Factory because he wanted cheesecake. I don't eat cheesecake, so I got some kind of brownie sundae. It was yummy. I know it wasn't yummy. The ice cream was yummy. I didn't eat the rest of it. I left it in his refrigerator. And what else did we do? Oh. You can't go wrong on a birthday dinner without ending your night at Walmart. Oh, yeah, I'm looking. I got a message. It's like Instagram issues. Instagram is currently experiencing a platform-wide issue. Let me refresh this page over here. I don't appreciate it, Instagram. I might have to start a lot over there. But anyway, I am. I'm gonna have to start the live video over. Okay, it went right back, y'all. I ain't have to do it over again. Perfect. Tesla be back. Um, and what did we do Sunday? He made dinner. He made Sunday dinner, and later on the afternoon, a couple of his homeboys stopped by. His sister and her boyfriend stopped by. I was supposed to go home, but apparently that didn't what happened. But yeah, I had a great birthday weekend. I got exactly what I asked for. So I am a happy camper. Y'all, Chester be back. All right, so what else is going on? Yeah, we had some stuff to talk about if he could ever get his internet together, right? hmm We got some stuff to talk about. Mm. Anyway, y'all, I got distracted real quick. So we're gonna wait for Chester to come back. Um, I got Chester has a co-host that is going to be joining him on the podcast. Her name is Mimi. And they, of course, y'all know they're gonna come over here first, just to kind of give. Y'all know I'm all for giving a promo tour for some people. I'm all for giving a promo tour. Come through here and let's promote your stuff so people know I'm all for it. I ain't done with Backstreet yet either. Um, Season 2 is now streaming on Tubi. So if y'all haven't watched season 1, go watch the first 4 clips. The first 4 episodes, and then jump into the season 2 where there's 7 episodes. I gotta tell y'all the truth. I'm on the content creation team, right? And we started having our meetings again. Mind y'all, I saw all 7 episodes May 24th when we did the cast pre-screening when we all got together and watched it at the theater. But my vitamin D deficiency give me brain fog, and I'd be like, "Oh my god!" So we was in the content creation team last Wednesday, and I was like, "What the hell are they talking about? I don't remember any of this." Like I remember bits and pieces. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta go watch. I gotta go watch. I'm gonna watch it again. Even though we meet again tomorrow, I'm gonna watch it again, like from the beginning." And it's like I don't know, but for some reason, I just felt like just stupefied at the whole thing. I was like, I don't remember. Oh, okay, I remember that. Oh, I don't remember. It's like, oh, I remember that. And then I ended up having to leave the meeting a little early because there was some stuff that I really, really, really needed to finish. And we meet from like 7 to 9 on Wednesdays. And I was like, okay, I got to get this done. When I tell y'all, Kiki has had me in the headlock, it's had me in the headlock. There was something I wanted to talk to Chester about that I wanted to tell Chester about, but he ain't here, so that just means we'll have to tell him when he come back. All right, so y'all know this show is called Me and A Minute for a reason. Well, the company's called Me and A Minute for a reason. Now we're going to get into some of the reasons, as always. I'm always going to promote positivity to the real men that is out there. I'm always applaud y'all. I created a whole headline hero for y'all. I'm always applaud y'all. My issue is I'm starting to think that Marion County fellas, y'all finna be mad at me. It ain't y'all Marion County dudes. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all some good dudes. But y'all Marion County dudes that are dating right now. I'm gonna take my glasses off so y'all can see my eye movements. In a particular age group, I really am trying to figure out what y'all be thinking. There's this okay, I'm dating. I'm dating one person. Let's put it this way. I'm I ain't gonna say I'm in a relationship, but I'm in a relationship. We're working on a relationship. That we're moving toward that. So, you know, I ain't gonna front and lie about it. I was chatting up a couple of dudes because why not? I like to weigh my damn options, so I'm chatting up a couple of dudes. And y'all know I'm a firm believer in date, date until that he or she, for me, date until he's loud about you, make till it's y'all know that is me. I was dating, just dating. I'm out here just dating, doing what the heck I want to do when I get ready because I wasn't obligated to answer nobody. I still ain't. But we came to an agreement. Um, but I was out here, dating. And so when I started dating this one person exclusively, it's like I was wrong. You were okay with me dating multiple people while I decided who I was going to date. But the minute I decided who I was going to be with, it became an issue. When I tell you, the lunatic one doesn't harass me anymore. The person that I be telling y'all to just be doing stupid stuff, the whole disrespect stuff, get out my car stuff, left me in public stuff. That I haven't seen him in a while. He calls every blue moon, but I blocked him, so I don't ever get the call. I just get the voicemail because I don't really feel like we have anything to talk about. It's like he's so negative. I've never seen somebody in my life be mad at a woman because he has a 9 to 5 and she owns a couple of things. It's bananas. But it's this other dude that I was talking to. But I look, when I say I cleared the board, y'all, I cleared the board. I was real honest. Look, I've made my decision. I I'm dating this person exclusively, blah, 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 blah. So a couple of them will still call me every now and then. It was just my birthday. So I didn't get any phone calls except I think I got one on Sunday. I did, but I had to block them. So anyway, I don't understand the mentality of being okay with a woman having a man and you still trying to talk to her, agreeing to be her side piece. Have y'all really diminished yourselves as men to that level? I just want a little bit of your time. I know he your man. What the hell is that? What is that about? Somebody got to tell me something. I need to know because I was like, I ain't never in my life agreed to be nobody's side piece. I'm just saying. But men will jump to that position faster than a woman will. Chester back, y'all. I'm glad he back because he need to. I need to know what he think about this. Chester, I don't see you. I see you, but I don't see your face. I don't understand it. I don't understand why. Like you tell, oh, I got a man, but that's always been the narrative, though. I got a man. I don't care if you got a man. What do you mean you don't care if I got a man? My man care. I care. So it's just interesting how you tell people, okay, I'm seeing somebody, it was nice chatting with you, whatever, but I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna focus on this relationship because that's what I want to do, right? Okay. I was dating to see who I would want to be with. Now that I've decided that, I understand there might be, some ill will, some ill feelings because they weren't the chosen one, but then they have the goal to ask why they weren't chosen. Y'all Chester back. Let me get him in here. I don't know what he over there doing, changing backgrounds and all kind of stuff. You muted again. Yeah, we gonna have to catch Chester up to speed. We stopped talking. I ain't stopped talking about it because I had to keep y'all entertained. So now we gonna get once Chester figure out how to unmute himself, and we gonna get back to the knit and the grit, and I'm gonna tell him what I just told y'all. But I don't understand. Okay, I can hear you because I hear your background.
All right. Sorry about that.
It happens. It happens to me. But I got some good new Wi-Fi over here, so I'm good.
All right, yeah. Well, it was my computer needed charging. I thought the thing was charged, and I looked up and I'm offline. So hey, glad to be back. So
Well,
what
we're
did I
glad.
miss? I know I missed something.
I was telling them about the fact that, I was dating a couple of dudes, chatting them up. I ain't ashamed of it. They knew. I'm very honest in that department. It's like, are you dating other people? Yes. I'm real quick to say yes. They ask me what I'm doing. I say shopping. So once you make the decision of who you're gonna be with, whether you're a man or a woman, I don't know if this. I'm sure something happens for men if they're dating, and then the people that they're dating, they decide, hey, um, it was nice getting to know you. I had a really good time with you, but I have now decided to exclusively date this person. So we won't be doing whatever they were doing before.
Right, right.
What my point, I said that to say, I have never, I guess I never really thought about it until this big ass age, how willing men are to be side pieces.
Really?
Oh, of course, you don't know because you don't date them. But yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
I done had one, three different men tell me, "Oh, I don't care that you got a little boyfriend now. I just need a little bit of your time."
That's a lie. That's just to get you. It's what you call that is a lie because what happened is that that's what men say just to get you. You know what I'm saying? Just to at least get a number, go out with you. But they lying. They be saying that ain't just because. No, man. Because somebody that's feeling you, especially a dude, he sure don't want to know that you out there spending time with another dude. So that's a lie. Nigga just say
Well,
that.
see,
That's game.
well, it's only game if it's in the beginning, but after you've been talking to this person, just chatting them up or whatever, and then
Uh huh.
because I a few of these dudes, yeah, I done hung out with. A couple of them, one of them I just had conversations with. The other two I done hung out with a time or two before. I'm gonna just leave
Okay.
it at that. And so when it comes to those two, it's funny enough. One of them I haven't even told yet. The other one, he don't care. The third one, oh, I just need a little bit of your time. Why do you need so much of my time when you weren't getting my time to begin with? I know
Uh,
you got. I just don't want to give up. Give up on what? Now, the other two dudes got more stake in the game than this dude. This is the part that really blows my mind. They got more stake in the game. I would expect for them to be more upset or to be pissed off
right.
versus the person that I don't give any of my physical time to.
Mm,
You just talk to me on the phone. But then neither of the other two give a shit. And I don't know if that's as long as I'm still able to get some time, I'm good.
probably so.
Or it's an ego thing to where they think, oh, that dude, da 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 da. She gonna be, yeah. But I'm like, been there, done that, fellas. So y'all was just kind of like stand-ins. Y'all was just helping a sister kill time. But this one dude, and you know what? He always tries to convince me that I should give him some. And I'd be like, why? I don't even like you like that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I'm just not interested in you like that. I like taking your little couple of dollars and talking to you. That's about it. Because
Well, see, that's
you
what it
always
is. You see, he still thinking that he got a chance. I'm gonna send a couple of dollars, and you're gonna give him a good little time. But one of these days, men they wait. Hey, I'm gonna catch you at a vulnerable time, baby. One we catch you, and we never know. So guess what? I ain't got nothing to lose. So what happened? He said, I'm gonna just keep trying, even if it's 50 years from now. You 90, he 90. Hey, come on, girl. I've
but
been waiting.
but here's the thing. You've been trying for 30 years and you haven't gotten anywhere, right? But I keep trying to tell him, you ain't never handing over enough money.
I'm giving you what I got.
And clearly, stop. Because if not enough, it's not
Well,
going to ever
it's
be
gonna
enough.
add up in time.
And see
It
what
by time.
okay, we had this conversation too. I said, so let's say you didn't gave me $5,000 over 30 years. So you mean to tell me you think you deserve something for $2.19 a day?
Well, tell me what's the number? I mean, so that's what he probably saying. Give me the number. That once I get to that number,
I done gave him the number and he complains. Oh, well, you try to, I told it, first of all, fellas, if you're paying attention, I like numbers with commas. Okay. Numbers with commas. Okay. So let's, because I can't do nothing with less than that. So, and it's funny because I'm like, if a bitch won't even sell you no coochie, she don't like you.
right? That's true. But we keep talking and you keep accepting.
I'm going to accept the money.
So man is probably one that maybe man, she might feel sorry for him. So that's what
I
he probably thinking. Maybe you gonna might feel sorry.
I
They
have
said,
given
man,
this
this boy really trying.
I done gave this man the 101 of wasting time. I'd have given you the class wasting time 101 that you are I'm not attracted to you like that.
But you taking the
And
money,
I ain't done. I'm not attracted to you like that. Well, all you want me for is my money? Yes.
and I'm gonna keep trying because one of these days, you gonna say
Wait, and
that what
look,
he
well,
probably
then
thinking.
then he tried to convince me, well, I'm gonna just have to give you a monthly allowance. So I said, oh yeah, you want to give me a monthly allowance for what?
Well, you know what? Everybody need a knick-knack nigga. That's your knick-knack nigga. He the dude that send you the Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? And you every woman need a nick. I mean, you know, you ain't got. I mean, let him be your knick-knack nigga. He gonna send you the Starbucks. He gonna send you the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. That's the knick-knack nigga.
I need to be sent to Red Crab. Not the
So you don't
Dollar
need
Tree
knick-knack.
or the dollar store. No. I need you. The knickknack is what you get out the change.
Okay, but let's get past the money. He might have a good conversation, you know what I'm saying, and then he the knick-knack nigga. Well, okay, everybody go to Dollar Tree, so you need the knick-knack money to go to Dollar Tree. Then dude might just have a good conversation.
and
Don't
all
knock the
he
knick-knack nigga,
and
man.
all he want to do is ask me by all the other niggas.
See, there they go. Now the knick-knack nigga is petty. Ain't none of his business. I mean, now you bro. Why you bringing up the nigga that's spending the money? I mean, I would,
This
damn,
is the part I don't understand. You
man.
know, this is the part I don't understand. First, it was I can't compete with the Maserati, and I'm sitting there thinking, I ain't even who you got to compete with. That's
Okay,
that is my forever boo. You know what I mean? I can call
right.
him whenever. That is my forever boo. The other dude, he ain't even know about. But since he went to asking me questions, I'm a very
Damn.
honest person. I was
Oh
like,
boy.
I mean, this is who I talk to. But none of them are like close. They're all a little drive, except my newfound relationship. He's only maybe
Oh,
25 minutes away. He's in the next county. The other two, I got to drive through some counties to get to. But he is so big on asking questions about these dudes. And I'll be like, I had to ask him, do I ask you about any woman? A-
right.
any woman.
Yeah.
I'm not finna do
Why
that.
you want to know? I
Why do you
mean, I mean, really? This is our conversation going to be with me asking you about some other niggas. I mean, really? That's what we doing it? I mean, I'm not gonna bring them niggas up. You hear me? I
right?
mean, shit. Especially if I'm a knick-knack nigga. You know, I'm gonna try.
Exactly. You knickknacking. You ain't got no business asking no questions
Period.
about nobody at all. Funny thing is, the lunatic.
Uh-huh.
We were together somewhere. It's been 6+ months ago. It was a while ago, and knickknack nigga brother saw me with dude, and 6+ months ago. So 6+ months passed, and he said, "Hey, my brother saw you. My brother told me he saw you with that nigga in the box Chevy." I won't with nobody in no box Chevy. That man don't own a box Chevy. He does not.
Right.
He doesn't own a box Chevy. And I was like, your brother ain't saw me nowhere with no box Chevy. And then I was like, where he saw me at? He was like, he said he saw you at the liquor store. I said, oh, we weren't in a box Chevy. but it was a Chevrolet. It was a bubble. And I said, that was 6, 7, 8 months ago. And he gonna ask me, well, why my brother just told me that 2 weeks ago? First of all, I don't know why your brother told you anything about me. Second, why he told you 2 weeks ago, you need to go ask him. He was at the liquor store. And so
Wow.
you've been running around. Listen, he been running around for like the last couple of months trying to figure out who the dude was in the box Chevy. And I keep telling him that man doesn't drive a box Chevy. So he called me one day. Oh, I see the nigga. Who you see?
Yeah. Man, you better not mess with them niggas in them Chevys.
I
Them
see him in
niggas
the
got them
box Chevy.
things.
I bust out laughing so hard and said, if you run up to them, whoever's car that is, and ask them about me, a
Yeah.
couple of things are gonna happen. For one, they ain't gonna know who you talking about because I
Right.
I don't I don't talk about no box Chevy. For two, you better hope it ain't no YN. Cause you
Yeah.
finna have, cause you little old, bro. You little
Yes,
old. You better
sir. Man, these young niggas that need box Chevys, man, them niggas got them damn things, and they love to shoot at a nigga, come up there confronting them about somebody. Bro,
that they
really?
don't even know. They don't even
Yeah.
know. And so I was like, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be cruising around town looking for a box
Looking.
Chevy because I'd have told you. For one, I don't even talk to that dude no more. For two, that man don't drive a box Chevy. For three, you know him. You just don't know who he is because I haven't told you because that ain't your business.
Yeah.
Dude that I'm dating now, we had a mutual friend actually went to his funeral a few weeks ago. He did pass, but we saw him back in December at a party at my aunt's house. And apparently there was a conversation that was had about me and the dude that I'm currently dating. Mind you, I wasn't dating him then, but we had dated before. And I guess he was telling him, yeah, okay, dude didn't know that dude knew me. And he was like, yeah, that's my homegirl. She dated you know, my homeboy. They was together for a little minute. I see her all the time over at his mama house, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we real
Right.
cool. We done hung out. Look at him. Let me call you after the show. Yeah. Y'all know that's Angel. And don't nobody call me during the show but my cousin Angel. That's Angel.
Oh, I thought that was knick-knack.
No, he told me he was gonna watch the show, which means he probably will watch the playback. And then he gonna try to talk trash about the knickknack, and I'm gonna have to explain to him. First of all, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But the reason why I call him knickknack because that man ain't never handed me more than $120
Jesus. Jesus. At one time?
at one time.
Yeah, well, I
Knickknack.
mean, knick-knack.
which is what I keep trying to explain to him. You I'm not a little girl. You can't hand me $50 or $100 and think I'm going to remain engaged. I'm gonna tell you, what is this? After I get a tank of gas with your $50, ain't no more money. After I get
Yeah.
a tank of gas with your $100, I ain't got but half of that left. I ain't even got enough to get a crab oil. I probably ain't even got enough. Yeah, I'm probably go to the dispensary and get me one 3.5,
But,
but
but
I can't go to the nail shop. I can't. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And
well,
so I
that
said, all
see
right,
what happened. He'd like maybe like to do it in sections. You know what I'm saying? Let it build up at the end of the week. By the time the end of the week, you got your paycheck.
I tried that. Brother, I, I ain't lying. I promise to God, I
But
tried that.
sometimes people hate. They don't like to give away $800-900 at one time. Maybe I'm just saying. So let it build up. Monday, by the time Friday get here, man, you might have you something.
Hey, I tried that and asked me what I got. Knick-knack money. And I was like, what is this? You act like you need money every day. I do. For different stuff.
Right,
Like who you know don't spend money every day?
right.
Tell me.
Every day.
Every day, whether we want to or not, it has to happen. So I said, all right, you just give me all my money at the end of the week. You know what I mean? I'm a pimp by blood, y'all, not relation. But listen, I said, give me money at the end of the week. End of the week came, he came handing me them same $50.
But you gave it back, right?
I know I cussed and fussed and I told him, don't even worry about it. Listen, he's talking about why did you settle for the moment? I never settled at all. Let's be clear. He never got my undivided attention. He never got my physical presence. The only when I saw him to get the money. He couldn't. He can't.
But
I
you don't feel bad about it?
no. Should I? I told y'all when I ain't right, I'm gonna tell y'all. But no, I don't feel bad about it because why are you trying to nickel and dime me? You want to give me the bare minimum, but you want treasures from me.
I
And
mean,
you
so
think
120 don't get nothing. I mean, no, I guess it did get a conversation. That's it.
first and foremost, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 100 with y'all. Okay,
Right,
I'm that chick that 20 years ago was getting 500, 600, 700 a stack.
right. Yeah,
Just because. Let me get that.
yeah.
Like one, look, this is
That
one.
don't that
I'm just saying, when I asked for money, it was never like, oh, hey, go $50.
yeah,
That was 20 years ago. So
yeah,
at this big ass age of being
yeah.
self-employed times four,
Right.
what the fuck
Yeah,
am I gonna do with $50 if I'm unless I'm asking specifically for
yeah,
$50?
yeah.
Then that's different. He told me, why did you settle for the moment? I ain't settle at all. I'm just laughing. Listen, I don't even know how you pronounce this here name. I know that ain't your name. I know who it is. I know exactly who this is. But
Told
he
you.
be switching them names up on me and stuff. I don't know who he supposed to be this time, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't settled. I told that man off rip. All I wanted was his money.
Right.
How am I wrong? He said okay.
Okay. Wow. What type of job he got to do? Do that come into play at all? I mean, what type of job they got?
Let me tell you, this is the other thing. I know this Negro make money.
Oh, okay.
You
Gotcha.
see, I know you. Well, I want this, and I want to do that. Well, you know what's stopping you, don't you? How far you reaching in your pocket? Okay, that's right, Tony. All right, that's Tony. It's like I know your name,
What's up, Tony?
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you got to reach in your pocket a little bit deeper.
Yeah, man. Especially when you want a woman. But you know, some dudes they'll be like, "Man, I give my homeboy my last, but a woman can't get nothing from me." That's what it sounds like. That type of mentality, and that's the type of mentality that I do not get. I mean, if anybody gonna get something, if my girl gonna get it. I'm not getting no ugly ass nigga nothing. I mean, not a nothing. It gives
And
that
then
a
you,
bottle of water,
the
but that's
thing,
what the mindset of some dudes is that they'll take care of their homeboys. They will take care of their homeboys to the end. But if they feel like a woman is pimping them and man, that is sometimes people's mindset is really jacked up. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
fine.
When it comes
But
to a
if I
woman,
told you straight up that I'm pimping you, well, you can't be confused.
show man.
It's okay, y'all. I be wrong sometimes too. I told you I'm gonna get on here and tell y'all about it and giggle. But how you gonna be? You can't be mad. You can't be confused. You can't feel no type of way if that's exactly what I stipulated and
Yeah,
you agreed. And then it's like, oh, I can't get nothing. Hell, me neither.
yeah. Well,
Nothing but some knickknacks.
so I ain't getting none either, huh?
Right.
No, I
I
mean,
can't get
not if you're
nothing
trying to
either.
date with this woman and hook up with this woman, and that I mean, you're gonna have to step up to the plate. I mean, because fellas, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one that's out there trying to, you know what I'm saying, hook up with her. So you got to come strong, bro. I'm just saying, especially if it's something that you really want,
And
you
that's what
know.
I said. I said, dude, you don't really want me. You just like the idea of me because you ain't willing to do what I require. You want to do
Right.
the bare minimum. And baby,
And
that
that
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
never
work.
fly over here. That ain't gonna fly over here. But see, that's the thing. I'm like, nigga, you know me.
That's high school money.
Ha- Somebody better say it because I done
Come
told me you want a
on.
little girl. That's high school money. I was
Man, you
like,
got
dude, you know me. You know me. You know how I live. You know how I get down. I've always been who I am. Why would you think I'm gonna give you anything?
yeah.
He's
$120.
talking about niggas know what they are dealing with, though. They do. They know exactly. But this, I tell you, they will try to talk you down.
Yes, sir. Wear you
Ladies,
down. You
ladies,
know what I'm
don't fall
saying?
for it. Keep everything in lock. Just
Well,
lock it
so
down. This it is.
but see, sometimes some women, you know what I'm saying, is that they would take that and you know it just all depends on what type of woman you're dealing with. But some women
Right.
will be,
Some
whoa, yes sir, I got a baller shot caller. This girl, he just dropped out this $120 this week. You know what I'm saying? So you
like
know, but
what? I'm like, I'ma still have to put $7 with that to cover my cell phone bill. So what? The Hi, Maria. Maria Perez, part of the Perez family on Backstreet. She joining us. Hey, girl. Hey.
hey
I love,
Maria,
I love that y'all are continuing to tune in and listen to my foolishness. But I appreciate y'all for real, for real. I do. But
and
it's
your
kind of
comments are welcome.
they are always welcome. Ask us questions. Whatever we talking about. Me and Chester just be on here talking about stuff. I don't be giving him no topic because then he want to talk about it beforehand. So we
Yeah.
just wait till he get here and I just throw something out there and he catch it.
And you already know how I'm gonna go with it
Exactly.
because it's
But
foolishness
it's
when you're trying to
foolishness.
get a woman. You know,
Like, how do
knick-knack
you,
man,
what are you going to do? Because at that point, I know what your end goal is. All you want is some ass.
right?
No money, no honey, no cash, no ass.
That's how it go. I mean, and this here been this has been in the game since we was. I mean, before us, no money, no honey, no honey, no money. That's
No
just the way it
money,
go.
no honey, no cash, no ass,
Some
no
women said
Gucci.
they be dry. Some
Look,
women, man, they are dry when ain't no
no,
money coming in. I
look,
mean, you know what
no
I'm saying?
Gucci,
They bills
no.
need paid.
Look, no
Bills need.
Gucci, no Gucci, no coochie. So don't even ask. No finance, no romance, no joke. If you broke, if you ain't got no loot, you ain't
But see,
knocking no boots.
then the thing is that oh, she's a gold digger.
And is. And I
You
have to
know,
tell them.
I
I tell them all the time when they yell, "Oh, you're a gold digger, sweetheart. Nobody loves you. The only woman who will ever and who has ever loved you unconditionally is your mama. Every
right,
other woman has a condition,
yeah.
and 9 times out of 10, that condition is going to cost you something.
Being handsome ain't gonna get it when you get older. You know, maybe in high school they had bow legs and good hair, you know, and been light skinned, and you know that might have worked back then. But as you women get older, man, these bills is real. You know what
They
I'm
real.
saying? And then here you is, my mom used to tell my, you know, my sisters them, hey, you know, that's a stupid to come back with an empty pocketbook and a wet ass. I mean,
No lies told. Need a change of location sometimes, says Tony. Tony, I travel for a living, and I listen. I don't date. I really don't date in Marion County. I stopped doing that years ago. So yeah. Champs Maria says no ticket, no laundry, damn it. I know
all
that's
right now, Maria. That's a new one now. No
yeah.
ticket, no laundry. I
Yeah.
hear you.
So you sound, let me see. You sound like my OG. Who, me or him? But
Yeah,
yeah,
Tony, which one you talking about?
me or him. But
Yeah,
Tony experienced me a little bit, but he experienced me more. I was his trainer some years ago. I trained he was in one of my classes that I trained down
all
in
right,
Tampa. Yeah, hey, Tony, I still go down there. I still go to Tampa all the time. Um so and we've had conversations outside of work, not like that, but we cool, whatever. So
right, right.
he probably has a small temperature gauge of the mentality that I have, but I'm gonna always keep it real I'm gonna always keep him real. Oh, he talking about me. I sound like I sound like his old girl. Okay, well, you know.
Yeah, that's the way they breeding them. I mean, ain't nobody gonna be nobody's fool.
Look, the only woman that's gonna love you is your mama. I'm gonna be the first one. I've been saying this for the longest, and I don't know why nobody caught on. The Bible don't even say that a woman's supposed to love a man. Just say we
Huh.
supposed to submit to one another, and that man's supposed to love her like God loved the church.
Right. Huh. He
The
ain't
only,
said she's supposed to love him, huh?
no, it doesn't. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that.
Mm.
The only woman that's gonna love you unconditionally is your mama. Everything in God we trust.
So that submission thing, they said sometimes people use that just and they use it wrong. That I need you to submit to me. I am
They
the
do
man.
they
Because I
they
heard
do use it
Farrakhan.
wrong. They do use it wrong. They use it incorrectly because I speak on this. I touch on this here verse, Ephesians chapter 5 on a regular basis. It clearly tells you that you submit. Yo, you submit to one another. But fellas, I'm gonna give y'all a little piece of advice. Submission does not mean what y'all make it mean. Y'all make it mean like she gets to boss you around. No. When you submit to one another, that means you equally respect one another. That means that she is going to trust you to lead as a man, but at the same time, you're going to trust her counsel as your woman. And there's
Right.
certain things that you aren't going to want to make the decision on, that you're going to trust her to make the decision on y'all behalf. But because y'all working as a team, that decision is going to be made by her, but it's going to be in the betterment of the relationship. Y'all
As a
automatically think,
team, as a
yeah,
team, that's the top thing, that we're working together as a team. No big
hmm
eyes and big U's. We are working in this thing together. So that's what
hmm
make it work. Not just because I'm the man. That I wouldn't even want a woman like that. That submit to all my foolishness, everything I damn it say. You know what I'm saying? No, baby, we're gonna work together, because sometimes women do give great advice. And see, I was raised with like 7 sisters and mothers and aunties. Man, women advice be on point. They be
we
on point. You know what I'm
because
saying? So
we think through processes. A lot of the time men don't think through a process. He
because y'all
starts at
plan things. Y'all
y'all stop yeah,
y'all
y'all
scope
start
that thing out.
y'all stream we streamline it. Men will start at step one and be like, okay, what do I do next? Women will sit down and be like, okay, this is step one and I'm gonna do this, step two, I'm gonna do this, step three, I'm gonna do this, step four, for the outcome to be what it needs to be.
Right.
So we are just better critical thinkers
Y'all will
a
have a
lot of the time.
plan. Y'all will
We are
have a
better critical
plan.
thinkers. Yeah.
We at the spur of the moment, just and then when she was coming back to you. But see, I come from a mom. She didn't let me do stuff spur of the moment. She said, "Go think it out, and then come back with this whole plan together." So I learned how to think. You know what I'm saying? But some guys, man, they be like, "All right, let's go somewhere," and then okay, what's Plan B? I ain't thought of Plan B. Now I don't ride like that. No sir.
Right. Um, Maria says, well, it's Champs of Tomorrow, but Maria Perez is her character name. But y'all got to understand that one thing I can applaud the Perez family for from Backstreet is like they are a family on screen and off screen. So when she say, "Hey, Mia Perez," yeah, I already knew what it was. But she says, "LOL, not like Javon." Sorry, I had to say that. If y'all haven't seen Backstreet, Javon is one of the characters in the Backstreet that, hey, go watch and you'll see and understand why she's making this comment. Because I ain't giving y'all no details. Y'all gotta go watch it. Y'all have got to go. Oh, is it Jason or is it Javon? Oh, his character name is Jason. What's his real name? I don't even remember. But go watch it because there's a particular character that in Backstreet that I'd have been had to sit down with that brother straight up.
Come on.
I'd have been had to sit down. That brother would have had to see me. But
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Oh, we got a long comment. I believe who people aren't the problem. It's the uniforms that people wear that contradict it. Not being at the right place. We get caught up in not appealing to the energy people desire versus what people want. Right. Right. I 1000% agree. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the first one to tell you a lot of the times, um, women, it's you when you see something that's shiny and gold, because a lot of us are more prone to date and look for men with money. And fellas, a lot of the times, y'all gonna be gold diggers too, because I know a few, but y'all
Yes,
are
sir.
looking at the same thing with shiny and pretty.
Right.
That might be shiny and pretty, but it has no depth. He might be shiny and pretty, but he ain't got no money.
Yeah.
But then you
And then
gotta,
she
if
could
you
be
decide to
shiny
date
and
him,
pretty, and she don't want to work. She don't want to do nothing with her life. But then you know what I'm saying. And she dependent on you all the time. So the shine and pretty come both ways. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not appealing to me that to meet a woman that's walking. I don't want no woman that without a car. I don't want a woman without no job. She ain't got nothing. Then you know what I'm saying? No, baby. Everybody need to be bringing something to the table besides sex. We got to
besides
have.
sex.
We man, both of us need some money. Or somebody what the hell? No, ma'am. I can't take it. I'm no, ma'am. Hey, I
Okay,
don't
right.
mind. Doing my part. But no, I can't do the whole. And I know dudes that tell his woman because they don't want their woman around other men. You ain't got to work. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not somebody that you could actually tell that to because I'm gonna cost you too much money. You gonna have to send me to work because I'm used to a certain thing.
Right.
So I'm gonna be wanting to do what I'm used to, and he could be like, "Nah, you got to go to work."
No,
So,
but yeah.
and
And that's
that's
the type of
fine.
woman that you want, that she understand that, hey, you're not gonna be able to take care of me totally. You're not like how and then women, that's sometimes that's a setup. You know what I'm saying? So that's a setup. Some dudes they controlling. They say, yeah, baby, I got you, man. They ain't got nothing. And now when they get mad at you, get what? Now they're holding the fun. They
Now they
ain't, you
holding
know
the
what I'm
funds.
saying? And all
You will
that kind of crazy.
never, you will never put me in that situation to where I gotta wait on you because you holding some funds. Have you
Right.
lost your mind? I will beat a nigga up. Okay. Like I had to tell old boy. I had to tell old boy. I said, "Babe, you know I beat niggas, right?" He said, "What?" I said, "You better ask your sister. She didn't tell you. I will beat your ass."
Well, these women in Florida, they like to fight. I mean, I got something thrown at me today. I got a bat, a little small bat thrown at me today. I come there aggravating her on her job. Next thing I know, the bat was flying at me.
Get
These women in
y-
Florida, I don't know if y'all know or not, but they like to fight.
we don't like the fight. We just willing to.
Yeah, I believe she like it. I believe every now and then
Well, we
she ain't
don't love. We
scared.
don't.
I t-
We not.
hey,
Let's put it that way. We ain't scared. The
I ain't
majority of us,
scared.
we ain't scared. We nuck if you buck. We nuck it and buck it.
And I'm 6'5", right at 6'6", and they
Listen, be standing
5'2".
in your
Man, they
chest with
don't
a
see
nose
none
on
of
your stomach. What you
that.
say? Because I will be the first one to tell you I'll be in a nigga's chest talking trash.
Yes, sir. You make one of these Florida women mad, boy. You got something on your hands, boy. She will go try to slide you if she can.
And okay, she gonna figure it out. So yeah. Hold on. You know what's crazy? If you know what somebody wants for real, you can be trash and people will not care, which is wild. If you just happen to be what someone want, it's a wrap. Um, Well, the thing about it is, I don't even go into situations telling people what I want. I let them be who they gonna be,
Right.
because telling somebody what you want is a setup. If they don't have good intentions
Yep.
and what you want doesn't correlate with what they want to do, they just gonna do stuff just to get you there and then
Yep.
stop. So you gonna have to figure it out, honey. I'm gonna tell you the basics. I'm not gonna
Yep.
be specific. I like to be wined and dined. I like to be romance. I like this. Now, how you go about doing certain stuff, that's on you. I'm not finna get into my last relationship. This is what happened because that
Yeah.
ain't your business.
Yes, sir. I agree.
I want
And
to. I want to see the man you are.
see, if you're trying to get somebody, more likely the person know how. Well, you think they should know how to date, because see, that's the thing nowadays. People don't want to date. Everybody want to jump straight into the bed, baby. I don't know nothing about you. I don't know none of your goals. I don't know anything about you. So no, dating is very important to romance her. You know what I'm saying? The wine and diner, and you know what I'm saying. And then she'll see. But the women are saying they're not. A grown woman saying, "I'm not going to teach you. I'm not going to. I'm going to see what you know. And if you don't know enough, then I'm sorry, sir.
I'm not finna
Hey,
teach you nothing out of this age. I'm 48. I turned 48 on Saturday. All right, Tony got a couple of comments. If you see somebody though, and he's what you want, he got you though. If he does all of that, he got you. See your love Zoom mean okay. The thing about it is that you're right. Just don't tell him.
yeah,
Let him be who he gonna be.
right. And 90 days. My rule is 90 days. 90 days, it's gonna tell who everybody is. And every day in between that 90 days, you need to piss that person off so you can see what you got when a person gets mad. Do they start hitting walls, hitting you? I mean, you know, I'm just saying. So
I don't
90
recommend they
days.
piss me off.
Oh, sure. Yeah, well, I'm talking about that goes both ways. You gotta
I
piss her
know.
off too to see what you got.
That ain't good. Don't piss me off because if you piss me off, I'm gonna be to broke up with you. You ain't gonna have to worry about it.
So you mean Jim, I gotta you got I ain't gonna never see that other side. I mean just a little
It's
bit.
not safe. It's not safe. I don't need look, I don't really need them to meet the real Kizzy, but
Right,
um it's a little bit different. For example, when Lunatic pissed me off, that was a completely different response because I wasn't really responding to a grown man.
right.
But responding to a grown man is a completely different
True that.
offset
Right.
because I ain't got to go into survival mode
Yeah.
that I had to deal with Lunatic versus dealing with a grown man. We can have a conversation, and when either one of us, because I had a little conversation this weekend,
Uh-huh.
and I guess when I started getting a little bit too worked up, he kind of paused the conversation and told me to calm down. Then when I
Right.
saw him getting a little bit too worked up, I paused the conversation and told him to
That's
calm
it.
down, and we went
Right.
back. It's completely different, ladies. It is
Yeah.
completely different when you're dealing with a man
Yeah.
versus something else.
Somebody can't hold their emotions and can't
Right.
can't can't have a conversation without going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Being
Without
disrespectful.
belligerent, disrespectful,
Yeah.
belittling, and degrading, all to win an argument that they caused. But
Right.
y'all ain't heard that from me. But it's a
Mm-hmm.
completely different contrast. And you ladies, fellas, y'all immediately can tell too. Fellas, y'all can tell the same, just like ladies, you can tell when there is a disagreement or when there needs to have a hard conversation. You can tell the dynamics of what you get. Y'all know I'm
Right.
gonna get on here forever and scream men ain't minute, but y'all know it's some real ones out there. I done told y'all, I done dated some real ones. They just weren't ready for what I was ready for at the time, but all of them trying to come back now. And I'm like, I don't even like you no more. Um,
Thrill is gone.
but one of them slid through the cracks. One of them slid through the cracks. I apologize to that man. I'm sorry I made you wait. But it's a completely different dynamic when the mindset of the man is one thing versus another. Because you get certain men, and I talk about it all the time. You get certain men when, like, when you go to them to try to express yourself, they always say something like, "You're always trying to argue. Why you trying to start a fight?" When for real, fellas, she just trying to express something that she feeling
Right.
because of you. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Hold on, what he talking about? Yeah, but a man who does that can be the only one to piss you off. If he gave you 10K a month and spoil you, love you right, but miss you off and stand on his, you'll take that. No, I wouldn't. I make my own $10,000 a month. See, an average chick might, but not me.
Huh.
Not me. Cause you gotta think if he's spoiling me, I'm spoiling him. And he's not perfect, so he gonna do stuff that's gonna piss me off. But it's the likelihood of me blowing up and losing my mind is less likely, especially if he actually knows how to communicate. You take the I'm starting trouble. It's just being a man and being spicy. If you got a big dick and big money, niggas act like it. That's just a fact. You're right. They do. For some reason, they feel like they're the prize.
Right.
Because they
Right.
feel, yeah, but then the thing about it is they have a big one, but do you know really how to use it, sir? Because I done had a couple who didn't. You got all of that, and you don't even know what to do with it. Or they
Right.
got money and they ain't spending it. Or
Yeah.
they won't spend it because he was broke one time and his fear of being broke. Based on what you want, not my example per se. Yeah, I mean, we call that a big ego.
Yeah. For
We call
sure.
that a big ego. Um,
Right.
he just gonna have to live a little longer to figure out that his ego gets in the way. I've met
Right.
men who have had a big ego younger and eventually grew up 20 years later and it's like, yeah, I'm not the same person I used to be. I was wild, I was this, I was that. I'm like, yeah, you just had a big ego. You thought you were God's gift to women.
It's
N-
growth.
Now look at you. Don't nobody want you
Yeah, it's growth.
because because you still got a spicy little attitude and can't nobody deal with you because they don't know how to respond to you. But I'm gonna respond to you just like you make me. If you act a fool, I hate fool gonna show up with you. What you want to do?
Right.
Um, but more than likely, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna necessarily show up with them, but every now and then you might have to, just because they don't understand that they cannot behave that way and not expect any type of reaction. And most men who do that have been able to act like that
Yeah.
and not get a response that put them in the right mindset. Well, here I am today raising my hand to volunteer to tell any brother that you know that needs a mindset correction because he has a big ego. Let me holler at him because I don't mind chopping him up to pieces and serving him for dinner.
Come on now.
Because I
I
don't care
mean,
what how big your ego is, can you keep a woman?
right. Can you have a conversation without just me? It's all me, and it's just one sided. Uh, but see, okay, you ain't got your money. Now what you got? I mean, you don't even know how to hold a conversation because some people put their money out there first. They throw all the money out there, and that's
And
people
then be
that
mad
has no.
and then be mad with because she wanted. You shouldn't have told her.
Yeah, man. And then showing your wallet. I know a couple of dudes like that. They like to show their bankroll. I've never been that type of dude because I was raised with sisters, and sisters always say that's lame. He's so
Yeah.
lame. You know
Because
what
what
I'm
you
saying?
showing it to
Now
me
you
for if you
think,
ain't giving it to me? You
yeah,
showing it to me for if you ain't giving it to me?
exactly. It ain't mine. You talking about all the things you got, baby, and she
Eh,
looking at it, okay. Well, they ain't got nothing to do with me, player. Especially if
not
you ain't
nothing.
giving me none of it. Then what? I
Not
mean,
nothing.
what are we doing here?
I
You know.
changed the view. That's all. Yeah, it's crazy. Look, we 6 minutes past the hour.
Is it for real, girl? Damn.
I I let it slide because you got kicked off. Hold on. A lot of men secretly like the drama though when it doesn't hurt them to have drama compared to regular niggas and regular problems because them it's a game. And I agree because I feel like they feel
Yeah.
like as long as it's they can only live in chaos.
Chaos.
As
Foolishness.
as you can because that's all you have been accustomed to or causing. Is
Right.
chaos. Like the
Yeah.
last dude that I dated, I was like, this is too chaotic for me. It's too much drama. Anytime I bring a something to you, you accuse me of starting a fight. It's only a fight because you make it one. If you
Right.
just respond to what I'm saying to you or listen to what I'm saying to respond and not react, we might be able to get somewhere. But that's a communication issue. So that's a whole nother ballpark.
Man.
Anyway, I
Uh-huh.
just be look, I just be telling y'all some stuff, but I'm at peace. Apparently I did something really, really petty last week.
Uh-uh. Petty daddy.
My ex made a post, right? I saw the post and I responded on the post. But my cousin decided she wanted to take a screenshot and send it to me. Um his post said something about peace. Something about I'm going to go. I'm about to go look at this dang on post so I can tell y'all the exact words that he chose to you. You will find peace in the end, right? And I really feel like he was throwing shots because I blocked him. So he never posed. So he posted a picture. Oh, you're something about he gonna find peace in the end. So I saw the picture and kind of chuckled because I know this motherfucker, right? So I politely took my ass over there and made a comment. I loved the post. I hearted the post and I made a comment and said, and did. So my cousin gonna take a screenshot and send it to me and said, I know you fucking lie. I was like, what? Then I zoomed in at her screenshot and it's my comment and did is in all caps with 100 a muscle and a heart and did found peace because boy you are chaotic, you're chaos. And
Right.
like you've been hollering about, oh, I'm gonna do this for your birthday for the last couple of months. And I'm sitting there thinking, boy, ain't nobody finna be around you for their birthday. You keep calling over here, nobody even answering your calls. So I was like, let me just go ahead and nip this in the bud. Because I done told you you could don't even waste your time calling. Go ahead
Mm-hmm.
on. So I just went ahead and blocked him because it's a pointless conversation.
Right.
Because the reason why I went ahead and blocked him, it was sometime last week, because he don't even call me that much anymore, but he would call every now and then. Hey, how you doing? I'm just calling to check on you. But he had called me to invite me to his son's birthday dinner or something, because his son's birthday was the weekend before mine.
Right.
And I was sitting there thinking, I'm not coming to that because this is your way of trying to see me.
Right.
And I said, well, the only person's birthday that I'm really focused on right now is mine because, it is at the end of the month. It's in like a week and a half. Oh, you're being selfish. Da 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 da. That's your buddy. No, that's your son. That's
Yeah.
not, we were cool, but I don't date you. I don't deal with you. I don't want to deal with you in no way, shape, or form. And I have avoided you for the last couple of months. Now that you want to try to tell me to come to your house because now you want to tell me where you live and I don't want to know. No. So he called me back a couple of days later. It was sometime last week, in the beginning of the week. And he said something about going to work. And I was like, whoo, I'm tired. I feel like my brain doesn't ever stop. You don't you don't have a job. I don't.
What the hell?
I don't have a job. I have been self-employed since 2009,
Mm.
2008, somewhere in there. So
Right.
you're right. I don't. I own Men
Yeah.
Ain't Men. I own Kinky Lingerie. I own Conversations. And Lakeisha Dennison is a corporate vendor, which means I'm a independent contractor. I don't have a
Right.
job. I work for myself. I am the business owner, and the employee. I'm
Right.
HR, I'm operations, I'm sales. That is me.
Yeah.
So you said that to try to be belittling and degrading, and I hit six figures y- 10 plus years ago. You
Right.
ain't got there yet.
Come on. Come on, man.
And
Hey.
we ain't gonna talk about what my now net worth is because that ain't nobody business.
Yeah.
Just
Correct.
know I'm working on them numbers. Do understand that, but I'm like, why would you say something like that?
Right.
Because you want to make yourself feel big by trying to make me small.
Right.
We don't even need to talk.
At
Go on, drive them little people pest control truck and do that route that them people assign to you, so you can clock them hours and log those jobs so that they can pay you.
yes. It's a big difference. It's a big difference when you're cutting the checks and when you're getting a check. It's a big difference. And sometimes people never understand that when you're self-employed, they do not understand self-employed how it really is. And you're right. And but people think just because you're self-employed, you're not working. Man, the whole business, I'm always working because you're always trying to better yourself and then better your business. So the money can keep coming in because if this business ain't running right and I ain't doing it right, guess what? Hey, I'm broke. I don't have a backup plan. This is it. I got to make it work. You know what I'm
And
saying? By any
it
means
just
necessary.
it blows my mind that at that big ass age you don't understand. So I just said, you know what? That's a lot of negative energy, and
Yes,
I
it is.
really don't need that type of negative energy
And you trying to
anywhere.
explain it to it, he'll never get it. He'll
I
never
didn't,
get it.
yeah. And
Yeah,
that's
he'll
why I
never
said,
get that.
it's just best that we don't even talk because for one, I don't want to talk to you. For two, you ain't talking about nothing except three things. So your conversation are very, very limited to what you can talk to me about. And I was like, it's just I don't want to deal with the negative vibe.
Yeah.
Why
For
do you
what?
need to make me feel? Why do you need to try to make me feel small, to make yourself feel big
Yeah.
when this is it? It's who you mad at? What you?
Yeah.
Why you hating on me? I'm not
Yeah.
the. I don't understand. So I was just like, yeah, bro. I don't. So he didn't call me and left me two messages. He called me and told me happy birthday. I just simply sent the text and said thank you because I don't get the phone call. I just get the voicemail. He doesn't ring.
Yeah.
Um, he
Block and
called me.
delete. Sometimes it's not a bad thing, but it's not a
No,
bad thing. Block and delete.
because I just don't have the energy for a leech.
Right. For
Hi,
sure.
Richard. Richard's saying hi to me. Hi, Rich. I just don't have the energy for a leech, and I feel like that dude. You're draining, and you're
Right.
draining because you are not building up, but tearing down. So I just said, you know what? I don't want to have these conversations.
And
I
that's
don't
what
even want
some
to talk to
people.
you no more.
Then that's how some people live. You know what I'm saying? They can't go higher because every time they get on this platform, then they tear it down. And that's when I know people like that. And I've had to cut family members off like that. That family member that don't work with me and everything. And then they would wind up being the cancer. Sometimes people can be the cancer in your business.
Right.
You know. So I understand you have to cut some folks off.
Cut them slap off. I just said, you know what? I don't have time. I can't deal with it. Was just I'm just like, why are you so negative? Why
Right.
you don't know how to be happy for somebody else, but you want everybody to be happy for you when all you doing is going to your regular
Right.
9 to
Yeah.
5 job that I helped you with.
Forgot all about that.
Oh,
Jeez.
that right. I'm like, I have helped you with your classes from day one. I know just about doing your job, just as you do. I just know just as much as you do. But I don't know who been taking them classes for him lately, but guess who hasn't? Because he called me one day a while back, telling me, "Oh, I took one of them classes." I said, "Oh, okay." He's talking about I passed it. I said, "Well, good job. You should be able to pass them. You the one to do the actual job. I just do the classes." It took me 3 times though, Key. And I said, "Yeah." He said, "I know you did it the first time in 5 minutes." Right.
Right.
So I'm glad that you're learning to be self-sufficient and accountable for your job.
Yes,
So
indeed.
therefore, you don't have to call me and try to convince me to do it and pay me to do it because you can't afford my hourly fee anyway.
Right. Bye.
Exactly. I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna show you what happens when your spark leaves.
Yeah. And that's why you have to treat people right, especially people that's in your corner. I mean, that's helping you out. I mean, you don't burn that bridge down. That's ludicrous. I mean, why you gonna burn down a bridge that's the bridge that's helping you? You know what I'm saying? Help you get along the way. But people do it all the time that they'll burn it down. You know what I'm saying? And then now you want to come back, but it's too late. The bridge burned down now, man. I don't care if you drive, but I don't wish nothing bad on you. But
I
just go
don't.
on
I
about your
wish you
life.
nothing but the best, but just know that this ain't a bridge you can walk back over.
No,
Cause I'm
sir.
like, you got beside yourself. You forget who poured into that cup so you can drink and get where you going.
Right. Right.
So I hope that you're able to maintain the pour
Yes.
because you ain't gonna find nobody else that just gonna pop on the computer, do your courses for you, and ain't never seen none of that shit, didn't know none of that shit, but did it for you. Why? Because I create those type of courses. So it's like an any, mini, miny, mo. I can
Right.
click through it and get all the answers and click back through it and get it right in 5 minutes. So I don't know. I wish him nothing but the best. I
Yeah.
I hope that he learned a valuable, well, more than one valuable lessons from our relationship and how to be a better man. Because right now I feel like, you making leaps and bounds, but then you keep reverting right back to that little boy crap. And Queen Lakeisha ain't got time for it, Richard.
I know that's right.
So yeah, we had to sweep that off the porch, not under the rug, but off the porch.
Most definitely. Some got to go. I mean,
Some had to
some
go.
relationships got to go. We got to burn it.
So I'm gonna stick with this new relationship glow that I got. I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna. Look, somebody gonna tell me the other day. I bet you won't post a pic. I did take a picture of him, right? But he got the glass in his face, but you can't see nothing. I said I might have to post out one.
Yes, indeed. Everybody just want to be in your business. I mean, hey, man,
No, it
ain't
ain't
no
for
wrong with
y'all.
incognito. Just keep you guessing, babies. Like Charlie's Angels. You know what I'm saying? You get people never seen Charlie till maybe 1,000 years later. So, no, man.
Look, they'll have to catch us in the streets. If y'all see us in the streets, that's different. But
Yeah,
it ain't for y'all. Look, y'all don't never know who I be dating. Y'all just know it be somebody.
right. Just because you see somebody with somebody, that don't mean that's who that is either. So you never know. Hey, yeah,
Exactly.
girl.
All right, I'm taking the time. All right, we finna get up out of here, y'all. Thanks again for
Yep.
tuning in. It's the first Tuesday of the month. My fellow, my boy, the Prince of the South, Chester Moore from Peace on the Streets Radio is in the building. Y'all stay tuned because guess what's coming soon? Peace on the Streets podcast. Y'all know I'm gonna
Yeah.
make sure y'all know I'm gonna make sure they right.
Yes, indeed. I appreciate it
um,
too.
you and your co-host Mimi. Y'all know whenever they get their stuff set up and situated, and they get that launch date, y'all know I'm gonna have them come over here first, so y'all can go over there, and then I'm gonna be over there while y'all over there. But
Yeah,
all I know is it ain't gonna be on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. So y'all ain't
yeah,
got to worry about the overlap.
that's right. Probably be Wednesday at 8 o'clock, something like that.
The-
I like
he
Wednesdays.
he like Wednesdays. So when I get the info, I'm gonna be more than happy to pass it on. Don't
Thank
forget, slap the apple, Memphis style barbecue. Drop the
you.
address, Chester.
We out there in Groveland, Florida, 2915 US Highway 27, like you're going to Claremont. As soon as you leave up out of Leesburg, we right there before you get to Claremont on the right-hand side. You go to Slap the Apple Memphis Style Barbecue. You can't miss us, you guys. Y'all come out there and you let them know I sent you. My crew going to take good care of you guys. And if you need a catering job, we cater as well. 407-837-5469. 407-837-5469. Slap the Apple, Memphis style barbecue, baby. The best in Florida. And I'm the only black guy that's open 7 days a week.
Seven
We
days a week, a full
seven.
time baller. All
I
right, so we ain't
appreciate you,
done yet.
girl.
We ain't done yet. So if y'all need some lawn care, some
Yeah.
landscaping, tell them what to do, Chester.
Tropical flower, I'm sorry, paradise flower bed service. If you need rock landscaping, mulching trees, sod, I don't cut grass. Call us at 478 no 3 I'm sorry, 321 438 8312 321 438 8312. I do all type of landscaping. I mean, we taking all them old bushes out. I putting low maintenance plants in with palm trees and hibiscus things that bloom. Give me a call, 321-438-8312, in case you need a makeover in your landscaping. And
See
do
that
that for
look.
somebody. Do that for your girl. Get your girl landscaping done for you. I promise she will love you. But hey, make sure your pockets are right. This ain't for the cheap. I'm just
I'm gonna give y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set it up and let them drop it. I'm gonna set it up hot and let them drop it cold. There it is. There it is. So make sure y'all tap in for y'all landscaping needs, y'all Memphis style barbecue needs, and stay tuned for the Peace on the Streets podcast. It's gonna be coming to a platform near you soon. Chester,
that's
thank you very
right.
much. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, girl. Love you, girl. And I appreciate you
Like,
for allowing me to be on your show, girl. I always love.
my pleasure. You know it. Look, you know you can always come over here and act
Most
up
definitely.
whenever you're ready.
I
Thank you.
feel
I
like I'm
appreciate
at
it.
home. I really
I'm
do.
glad. I'm glad. Love you too, bro.
All right. Peace out, girl.
Y'all know what it is. It's your girl Kizzy. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Conversations with Kizzy presented by Men A Minute. I'm about to jump up off of here because it's almost 8:30, but it's always a good time when Tessa comes on and I enjoy our conversations. And I love when y'all tap in. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Chester will be back the first Tuesday of the month next month. Hopefully they'll be dropping that new podcast soon because I'm gonna be over there because they come over here. I'm gonna have Mimi come over here too. Anyway, thank y'all. Y'all know what I always say. Thanks, Tony. Be good or be good at it, but don't get caught. Love and light. I'm out.